everybody. Great to see you on this Hump Day Wednesday, getting closer to the weekend. Love
I think
that.
we should call it Water Main Break Wednesday.
Oh, I know. It's been a busy morning, hasn't it?
It has been.
Wow. Is that thing resolved yet?
No.
No. And they've still got the one lane that's getting by, but the other one isn't?
Yeah. So we're talking about the one on 410 over near Queens Chapel along 410 near Route 1. That's still tied up. And now they've got the new one along Piney Branch near Flower Avenue. So that's a 12-inch break.
It's just our aging infrastructure, right? It's bursting at the seams. So
literally.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Normally you hear of water main breaks in the winter. But now we've had the one on in Silver Spring, Colesville Road to Georgia. Now today, Piney Branch. So a lot.
It is a lot. And I think there was one in Alexandria, too. Yes. I mean, it just seems like, one after the other. I hate to see what the winter will bring, right? Like you said, it's always worse in the winter.
I hate to think about winter.
So let's talk about this weekend, because you've got a long weekend coming up.
I do have a long weekend coming up. I'm
goodness.
excited about that. So, today's my Friday.
That's great. I hope you have a good time. You're going to go and see your folks a little bit, right?
Yeah, I'm going to go spend some time at home, see my mom and my daddy.
Always good.
That's always good to go home.
Good. Very nice.
So.
All right, so enjoy that.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, we have a busy show to get to before that.
Yeah, coming up on the show, well, you've landed a first date. Now what? You get nervous. Of course, you need an outfit to wear. So stay with us as we share what you should and should not be wearing as you head out the door.
Ooh, that looks pretty stylish. I'd say should on that one, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And after that first date, make sure that you take all of the makeup off. So
I was like, take what off?
The makeup off. Stay with us. We got tips on how to clean your face properly so you can maintain that gorgeous skin.
Yes, that's important. And remember, you have the chance to win a premium DC Lottery prize pack. It's loaded with all kinds of cool DC Lottery swag and a $50 gift card. All you got to do is call the number on the bottom of your screen right now, 703-387-1020. And that's your chance to win. So give us a call.
I'm getting jealous of all these winners out there.
I know.
I don't think we're eligible, but everybody else is.
How do you think I feel? I actually
it.
got to play around in the money machine, which we're actually going to have on the show Friday, but it wasn't real money.
I was having a good time anyway.
I did have a good time.
Right? We got some celebrity news to talk about.
Yeah, so we're talking about the federal investigators. They are now out with a new report about the crash that injured Tracy Morgan last year. They say both a Walmart truck driver and people in the limousine he hit are to blame. Last year's crash in New Jersey injured Morgan and killed another comedian.
So the NTSB says that the truck driver, who was exhausted, by the way, didn't slow down in the construction zone. And it also says that Morgan and his fellow passengers were not wearing seatbelts. So that's how they're sort of involved. But investigators say the truck driver had been awake for, get this, 28 hours straight, still driving when that crash happened. But I couldn't function if I hadn't had sleep in 28 hours. I'd be a vegetable, you know.
I would be too. I hit like my 10-hour mark, 12-hour mark, and it starts.
And that's it.
And that's it. I'm like, woo, downhill fast.
I know.
I can't do it.
Yeah, truckers really have a lot of resilience.
It's a hard life.
But that's pushing it. That's pushing it.
All right, well, more controversy from Hollywood. Donald Sterling, the former Los Angeles Clippers owner, well, he's suing celebrity gossip site TMZ and his former mistress for ruining his reputation.
So in this lawsuit, Sterling says that he was illegally recorded making racist comments to his then girlfriend, V. Stiviano. And Sterling claims that recording was given to TMZ by Stiviano or her agents. That's what he says. So as we all remember, this fallout led to the NBA to ban Sterling for life. So it looks like he's got his own side of the story there.
But still, I think he was rumored to have said comments like that before, and it just so happens like this, I guess, was leaked to the media. So
and taped. You know, when you get it on tape.
Yeah,
it becomes
There's
all
really
that much
nothing
more
else you
real,
can do about
doesn't
it.
it?
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, the FDA is putting some pressure on Kim Kardashian. Believe it or not, the reality star and expectant mother has been forced to take down her social media post promoting a morning sickness drug.
So Kim is a paid spokesperson for the drug. It's called D-Clegis. And the FDA says that the posts are false and misleading because, listen to this, they fail to mention any risks or side effects that are associated with it.
Okay.
So, you know, that's the problem there. I'm sure Kim didn't see this one coming.
No.
But, you know, I guess when you're promoting a drug, you have to talk about the side effects.
Yeah.
And you hear those commercials and they always say, you know, all those risks, and they talk real fast.
They talk real fast.
The announcer voice. I guess that must be a technicality that you have to abide
And she's got like, what, 80 million people that follow her, so of course they want to make sure
it's an impact, right?
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
All right, speaking of social media, singer Ed Sheeran, he Instagrammed a picture that was quite roaring, you might say. So a month ago, Sheeran told BBC that he would memorialize his 3 sold-out shows at Wembley Stadium by having a lion, which is the mascot of England's soccer team, which plays at that arena, tattooed on his chest. And guess what? He was true to his word.
Yeah, the 24-year-old posted to Instagram a selfie featuring an unfinished lion's head on his torso. He captioned the pic, "Halfway and ouch."
Wow, that's a big tat, isn't it?
It is.
And colorful.
You know, he's a man of his word.
Wow.
That's huge.
That doesn't look real. That
huge.
does not look real.
You know, I can't imagine laying there. How long does that take?
I have no idea. You're asking me.
Yeah. I mean, it's all I can do to get through a mani and a pedi. I'm like, you're not done yet? Come on, we got to
You
go
mean you
here.
don't have any tats on your ankle?
No. Not a needle fan here.
No, I'm not either. You know, there's
ones
some
that are-
areas that are a little more sensitive than others, and I would
Right.
imagine the chest would be one of them.
All I can do is the tattoo that you get in the Cracker Jack box, and it's water, and then that one I can do.
And peel it on, and then a couple days it washes off.
washes right
There you
off.
go. I like that too. All right, our first guest today can be defined as a true superwoman. You may not know her face, but boy, you've seen her on screen, doubling for A-list actresses like Halle Berry, Beyonce, Vivica Fox, Rihanna, and Sanaa Lathan.
Yeah.
And others?
And others. Angela Merrill is award-winning stunt woman, and she's got a new book out. It's called Stunts, the How-To Handbook, and spilling all of her behind-the-scenes secrets. We welcome Angela.
Hi. How are you guys? Ladies. Sorry, guys.
No.
Well,
Welcome.
this is an interesting profession you have.
It is.
How did you get into being a stunt woman?
Just being an active child, running around playing with my brother and all his friends, playing football and tackle and running track. I actually am younger, but I ran track with Carl Lewis, the world Olympian.
Wow.
Wow.
That's awesome.
It was.
So stunt performing, that is not an easy gig. It really isn't. It's not easy to get into. It's not easy to maintain. And how did this happen for you?
I just hustle. I continue to work at it. I train a lot, driving cars, crashing cars, fighting, falling off stuff, running through fire, and it's just a true passion for me. So for me, it's just doing things that I love to do. As you love to do what you do, I love to do this. So.
Do you go to a certain, martial arts school, or is there a stunt training academy somewhere where you can perfect all of this?
There are several places where you can train. I mean, you can get into this business anyway. You can do motocross, you can do gymnastics, you can do NASCAR. Everybody's path into this business is different. Mine was doing fights, so that's how I got into this.
Okay.
So obviously keeping fit is
Right.
right up there at the top of your list,
yes.
right?
I mean, I do martial arts, I do yoga, I swim, I jump rope, I play with my daughter. I do a lot of things to stay in shape.
Wow.
So now, how did they choose you to fill in or to do the stunts for some of these other actresses? How did that happen?
Well, mainly it's your skill. If they're doing a fight, they want to look for a woman that is capable of doing fights. And then they look for your hair, your skin tone, your size, your weight to match up you with a actress.
Wow. And this is you right here with Beyonce.
Yes.
Oh,
That was a
awesome.
Pepsi commercial that I did years ago. I've also doubled her on Obsessed, which was a really big
Yeah.
fight at the end of the movie. And I've doubled Vivica Fox in Kill Bill, which has become a cult favorite.
Yes.
And just recently I've doubled Sanaa Lathan on The Perfect Guy, which is coming out in September. And I can't tell you what we did on that, but it's going to be really good.
And is it true that you jumped out of the 33rd story of a building?
Yes.
What?
Downtown, downtown LA for NCIS LA. Did a little fight with another stunt woman. She kicked me in the chest and I went out backwards.
All right. How do they make this look so real but yet be so safe?
I was on a cable. I was on a cable attached to a harness, which is like a vest that you wear.
Right.
And you're attached to, I was attached to the upper level of the building, very secure. Everything's very secure. We use carabiners to lock it in place and just go for it. And of course, I say a little prayer before I go.
So you're not scared at all,
Right.
obviously.
No, I am scared. I do get nervous. I mean, that's good. You always have to think of the what if factor, you know, because you always want to, okay, what if this doesn't work? Where's my out? Especially if you're doing car crashes or explosions, you know, if the fire is supposed to go this way, but it comes this way, which way do I go to get away?
Right.
So it's not bad to be a little nervous. that just keeps you alert.
Wow. Have
Do
you
you
ever?
ever-
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you ever scream? Like I wouldn't mind doing something fun like that, but I would just scream, just like on roller coasters. I still scream.
That's funny. Well, I actually did scream on that jump out of that window on the 33rd floor, but it was appropriate because
Okay.
the actress I was doubling, Ingenue Ellis, didn't realize she was going to get kicked out, so it
Okay.
was appropriate for me to scream. But other than that, no.
No. No. All right. Injuries. Surely
Injuries.
you've gotten it. Have you broken any bones?
I haven't broken anything, but I've gotten a couple fractures, concussions, multiple bruises, some stitches. It's part of the job. I mean, that's not going to deter me from doing something that I absolutely love doing. So
I think you're a union member, right?
I am, of
Yeah.
course, yes. And
You
I-
guys just got their contract and everything. Stunt women like about 2 years ago?
Well, the contracts are up for negotiation right now. We're actually voting on new SAG members to help us out as far as the stunt performers, so that our contract works better for us and not just the actors.
All right, I got you. New SAG member right here. So you wrote a book.
Yes. Good
Okay.
for you. Congratulations. I wrote a book, How to Stunts Guides. It helps it helps people get into the business, helps you continue to work in the business, helps to guide you on what to do, what not to do. The first part is my story on how I got into the business, and the second part is the new and upcoming stunt performer.
So who is this written for?
The new and upcoming stunt performer. It's also good for men and women, and it's also motivating as well, how I've overcome some challenges in the business.
Would it be good for aspiring actors too, do you think?
It would, because a lot of directors nowadays are looking for that actor that can do the majority of the stunt, but don't want them to do the whole stunt. They like to shoot as much of the actor or actress as possible
Right.
and then bring in the stunt double. So for fighting, for driving cars and things, definitely it will be good for
They want that
actors.
close-up shot.
Yes,
You know,
exactly.
right before you go through the wall, and then you step in.
Exactly, exactly. See, you know.
So what are we going to see you in next?
Next is The Perfect Guy, which is coming out in September.
Okay.
And then just 2 weeks ago, I worked on Quantico, and I was doubling Ingenue Ellis. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which I believe comes out next year.
Oh, wow.
And When the Bow Breaks, doubling Jazz Sinclair, that comes out next year.
You're very busy. Are you still based
try.
here, or are you still in
I
LA?
am LA, but I am bi-coastal. I travel back and forth. We're everywhere.
Wow, wow, wow. Angela Merrill,
Yes.
real stunt woman.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
check out her
Thank
book,
you.
Stunts to How To Handbook.
You can find it on Amazon, createspace.com. You can also find it on my website, www.angelamerrill-.com.
Okay.
Got it.
See ya.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Still to come here on Let's Talk Live. Are you not sure maybe what to wear on that first date? Well, after the break, we're going to take care of all those jitters with some fashion styling tips for you to make a great impression. Stay with us to dress without any stress.
Plus, you have the chance to win that premium DC Lottery prize pack, the one that's loaded with all kinds of cool DC Lottery swag and a $50 gift card. All you have to do is call the number on the bottom of your screen right now, 703-387-1020, for your chance to win.
Dial quickly and make sure you follow us on Twitter. We live tweet during the show and we post behind the scenes photos. We're coming right back. Stick around. Models.
Okay.
We'll have you describe them.
Okay, Sasha should.
Getting dressed for a date, especially a first date, it can be, nerve-wracking. You spend way too much time planning that perfect outfit. So to help navigate this, which can be an often stressful moment, we have personal shopper and wardrobe consultant Ray Nichelle here with us today. She's going to help with your date night preparation. Hi, Ray. Good to see you.
Good to see you, and thanks for having me.
Now, you're based here in D.C.?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, and you're a personal stylist?
Yes, ma'am, and wardrobe consultant.
Wow, okay. So what fashion advice do you have if we're going out on a first date?
If you're going out on a first date, I would say always treat the first date like it's the last, and always treat a normal date as if it was the first, and always remember to just be fly, beautiful, and very fresh.
Oh, you treat the first date like it's the last. So,
Right.
so what you mean is, when you're dressing, you wouldn't want to save like a great outfit for like 3 dates down the road.
Right, you want to save the best outfit for the first time.
Why is that?
Because you never know if you're going to get a second date. So you always want to look your best at all times. And if you've been together for years, you always want to feel like you have butterflies. So that will keep you very fresh and keep you coming out looking your best.
All right, what makes a great outfit?
A great outfit is great preparation. Trying on the outfit beforehand is key to any great outfit, and knowing what works for your body.
Wow.
That's very important.
Well, just dressing for everyday news like what I do, it is really important to plan out your outfits.
Very much
because
so.
you don't have time in the morning. I mean, 3 in the morning? I'm half
Seriously.
asleep. I mean, everything has to be sort of laid out. But you know what's
Everything
good
has to
about
be
that?
laid out.
You can check your outfit, make sure it fits, make sure there's no spots or any damage or button missing or anything. Make sure it doesn't need to be ironed.
Exactly.
Those kinds of things you kind of troubleshoot.
And one other key is understanding that the undergarments are just as important as the actual outfit.
Boy, isn't that the truth?
Yes, we don't want any penny
No,
lines.
we don't. All right, so what about do's and don'ts going out on a date?
Okay, so for a don't, I'm sorry, if it's a first date, do not ask your guy friend what he's wearing. I don't think you should ask that.
For the first date?
For the first date, no.
Okay, but what should you ask him?
You should ask where you guys are going.
Okay.
If he says it's a surprise, I would suggest, ladies, keeping a pair of flats close by.
All right, so if he says we're going to a festival and you know that he's picking up daytime hours, that you would dress daytime appropriate
Right.
versus the evening we're going to go to a club, So you
Exactly.
kind of have an idea just by the venue.
Exactly, so that'll
Okay.
keep in mind what you should put on.
All right, well, let's take a look. I know you brought some models, and I can't wait to see them. So who's our first model?
Okay, so first up we have Claire. She's giving you very fresh, very clean. This outfit, I kept in mind the fashionistas that don't particularly like to show a lot of skin but want to look in style. So that's the look she's giving, and you can actually do this look 3 different ways, ladies. I've chosen to use white bottoms to showcase the jacket. However, you can do boyfriend jeans with that, and you can also rock it with a pair of shorts.
Okay, this is very light in tone. You've got
Yes.
pastels with the white.
Yes.
So is this strictly a summer look?
This is strictly a summer look, preferably in the daytime, maybe a nice little brunch date over the water.
Ooh, I like that. Very nice. Now, if she gets warm and has to take off her jacket, is it going to look all right being all white?
Oh, yes, that is why we've accessorized. So if you have to take off the jacket, show.
Very nice. So this is one of those shirts that's so long that you don't know whether it's a dress or a shirt.
Exactly. Perfect.
And what you do is you add skinny jeans or leggings
Yes,
with
you
it.
can do it either way. If you have some nice gladiator pumps, you can rock it with shorts.
Very nice. There's nothing better than a crisp white blouse in the
Yeah,
summer,
of
right? Doesn't that
course.
look so nice? Very pretty, and that was Claire, right?
That was Claire.
All right, so our next model is what place, where is she going on her date?
Okay, so this particular dress is like universal girl code. I feel like every lady should have a little black dress, and that is what Tatiana is giving you here.
Oh yeah, the LBD.
The LBD. This works if you get a quick date and you don't have tons of time to get dressed. You could pop on a nice bold lip, and you're out the door.
How many LBDs do you have in your closet?
Too many to count.
That's true. You know, this is such a great dress because it's got sleeves.
Yes.
Half sleeves. So
We
this
love
would
the
work
sleeves.
for any season.
Any season.
Yeah.
And you
And
can dress
she-
it up or down, actually. You can actually pop on a nice pair of Converses if you had to, because of the material of the dress.
And of course, those shoes really
Oh,
make it look
yes.
fancier than, I mean, if you wanted to go daytime, you could put some flat sandals with it.
Exactly.
Yeah. And with your jewelry, when you have just a plain palette like the black dress, you could add extra jewelry.
All right, this is
or
where
no
your
jewelry.
accessory plays upon. You do nice statement pieces.
Yeah, very nice. So who makes this and where can we get it?
This dress was actually $49, ladies, at H&M.
No way.
Way.
Oh, that's a bargain, isn't it?
Right?
$49 for something that's so versatile. The little black dress. I love that. Okay, now, from the little black dress to, where's our next venue?
We are going, we don't know exactly. We're going on a nice dinner, and this is where your designer piece come in. It's a little black dress, however, it is an Alexander Wang piece.
Ooh. All right, so now tell us about this neckline. This looks almost like a tank suit? Or?
Yeah, so the scuba material was really in this season, so that gives you a really nice shape and silhouette, and it also gives a nice fit to her, because she can actually wear this on a nice boat ride, maybe out to dinner, maybe Del Frisco or something. Really cute and chic.
Well, how do you know when you're dressing for your date to be appropriate? You know, you want to look a little sexy,
You
but you
don't
don't want to
look
look
sexy
too
too much.
sexy. Where is that dividing line, and how do you know how to apply
think-
that with your clothing?
I think we determine that. I do not think that we, as women, should dress how we think a guy wants us to dress, because you never know what's on their mind. So I think staying true to your style really helps with this.
All right, so with this, would you say this is a sexy look? 'Cause
I would say this is definitely
I
a
would
sexy
say-
look. Maybe
yeah.
to a bar, a little something a little later on the night.
I mean, you've
maybe
got the
after
shorts,
11.
the length of the skirt.
Exactly.
Very short, so that would be perfect for
That would
night,
be
right?
perfect for the
yeah.
night.
All right. Very nice. And we've got one more look to check
And
out.
this
Who's
is
this?
our Sex in the City piece. For me, this is just the right amount of sexy.
Okay,
because
so
you-
she's got several pieces on here.
She's had several pieces on. She's just about ready for dinner, after dinner, and even maybe a nice walk after the bar. The jacket keeps it a little conservative so you don't show too much skin, but the silhouette, the lace top gives you just the right amount of sexy. And I
Very
love the
sheer,
details in that skirt.
Okay, look at that skirt. Wow, there's a lot
Beautiful,
going
right?
on there. Yeah. Now, she didn't get that at H&M, right?
Exactly, in the trend section.
She did?
Yes.
Wow. So all those pieces came from H&M?
No, not all of the pieces. The top is actually from Zara. Believe it or not, the sheer top is from Target.
That is amazing. And, you know, I don't know whether you can pick it up or not. I guess you can sort of on screen, but that's navy blue. I mean,
is
it's not
navy
all
blue.
black. The skirt's black, the top is navy blue.
Right, she in the same color palette.
And then
And I'll
this
give you a
white
little
jacket
secret.
with the sleeves out, that would be good for what? What season?
That's good for all seasons. You can actually wear that with boyfriend jeans. You can dress it up like I've had here. I'm really into buying pieces that are versatile.
Yeah.
So she can actually wear this that particular white jacket multiple ways.
Okay, good to know. Well, let's take a look at all of our models one last time because they look amazing, beautiful. And Ray, where can people find your styling services?
Well, you guys can find me at raycafe.com. Look for me there, or you guys can follow me on Instagram at ray_Nichelle.
That's R-A-E.
R-A-E.
R-A-E,
yes.
Nichelle. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you
and
for
thank
having
you to
me.
our models. And we'll be right back.
are you stripping it down and taking it all off? I know where you're thinking. I'm talking about your makeup. Yeah, our next guest is here to tell us how to properly cleanse your face. National beauty expert and founder of the Beauty Queen blog, Christina Morelli, is going to break down the do's and don'ts of washing your face. Hi.
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. So there are some do's and don'ts when it comes to keeping the face.
Yes.
Keeping the money maker looking number one.
Exactly.
Right?
There are major do's and don'ts. We're going to play a little game here with you, too. I'm going to have you guess which is correct on the do's and which is not correct.
Got it. Okay.
All right. So let's talk about cleansing first. So
Okay.
first, what we use to cleanse our face with.
Okay.
Now, makeup wipes may be super convenient, super popular nowadays, but do you think they should replace our traditional cleansers in a routine? Yes or no?
I would say no, they should not. Is that the no?
Nope. X.
Oh, okay. X.
There we go.
They should not. Okay, which camera? Okay, we're over here. There we go. I'm
That
saying no,
is
they
correct.
should not. Okay.
That is correct.
I use them before I go to the gym, typically.
Now that is a perfect scenario.
Okay.
A traditional cleansing routine is absolutely sacred. We want to keep it that way with a normal standard cleanser.
Okay.
Makeup wipes work for the gym to remove any surface bacteria, or I like to use them when I'm traveling in flight just to refresh the face really quickly.
Right.
But the formulations on them just aren't good enough to kind of get all the dirt, grime, and grease off
to get
the
down
skin.
in the pores.
Exactly.
Right.
So stick with your daily cleanser and opt for the makeup wipes when you're on the go.
Now, do you have a particular cleanser that you're more fond of?
You know, I really love cream-based cleansers, but I'm also very dry.
Okay.
So we're living in a generation now where you can simply find a cleanser for whatever skincare issue that you have.
Yeah.
If you're a little
I'm
more
definitely oily, yeah.
Yeah, so a gel-based would be wonderful for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gel-based. All right, so we can still use the wipes.
Right.
All right, so then how often should you wash your face? Because you hear people say you shouldn't do it a lot, but then, you know, if you read in the magazines, the supermodels, they do it a couple of times.
Right.
But they're also in makeup, or expected to be in full makeup a good 12 to 13 hours a day.
Exactly, and that's our second do or don't.
Okay.
Now, when we're washing our face, do you think that we should be washing every evening and morning?
I would say no.
That is correct.
Okay.
We should. Now, that surprises a lot of people, too.
Yeah.
But in the morning, when you're cleansing, you're actually stripping all of these essential oils off of the skin. Those oils act as a barrier to protect and keep in moisture and just make us look more radiant and fresh.
Right.
So what I like to do instead is in the evening give myself a proper deep cleanse, and in the morning simply use a toner to just pH balance the skin and prep it for proper skincare application.
I was going to ask you about a toner. Is
Yes.
that good? Is that even good for people with oily skin?
Absolutely, and that's
Okay.
our third do and don't.
Okay.
Now, should we? I pretty much gave the answer away
You
already,
are.
but
Okay.
you know, should we be using a toner in our daily regimen? And of course, what do you think?
Yes.
Yes. Absolutely, thumbs up. We want to be using a toner in our nightly and morning regimen. Now, toners pH balance the skin, of course, prepping it for proper skincare application, but the formulation in toners over the past 20 years have changed tremendously. You know, back in the day, we used to have witch hazel-based products that would burn our skin and irritate it, but now there's a formulation for nearly every skin issue that you have: pigmentation, oiliness, dryness, redness, etc. So go into any standard Sephora, Ulta, beauty cosmetics store and pick up a toner that works best for you, and you definitely want to include that daily. And I like to do it just with some simple light cotton pads.
Right, just kind of, and just get the T-zone area for me or
wipes.
something.
Yeah, you're
and
good
then
to
you're
go.
good. Because sometimes, as you were mentioning earlier, some of these, you know, foams or whatever, they do burn the skin, and then there's irritation,
Right.
and then you don't want to put any makeup on,
Right.
because it's like, ew.
You know, you can buy all the expensive makeup in the world and have all the beauty products in the world, but truly, if you don't have a proper cleansing routine and skincare routine, it really doesn't matter.
Right.
Because that skin shows through. So now let's talk about hydration. We covered toner. Now, do you think that we should hydrate immediately after we cleanse while skin is still damp? Yes or no?
I'm going to say yes, because the pores are open, and then you want the moisturizer to get locked into the skin.
Yes. Good job.
Okay, good.
Yeah. You are a skincare expert.
I don't know about an expert,
Yes.
but...
So exactly like you said, it's the most perfect, ideal time to hydrate because it goes right into the skin. When you're actually applying, when the skin is slightly damp, you're also creating this barrier that locks in the moisture.
Okay.
So you're getting double the hydration that you would on a standard, maybe normal hydration application 5-10 minutes after you cleanse.
Right.
And also, when you're hydrating, most women tend to rub and sort of move it all around the skin. Try patting it in. You'll use less product this way because you're hydrating immediately when it's damp, and you're patting it in. So you'll find that you'll get sort of a more radiant, softer finish overall.
Right, that's good to know. I did not know
Yeah.
that. Okay, so again, when do you suggest that we when do we wash our face? You're suggesting that we do it at night, and then in the mornings just use the toner.
Correct.
And then would you use the you're going to use the moisturizer at night?
Yeah.
So, and then the toner is still going to lock it all in?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's bringing that pH balance to the face, it's going to lock everything in, make everything look radiant, beautiful, and you really get the most out of your skincare that way with all of these steps and process.
Gotcha.
Skincare is not something you rush. As much as we would like to,
Yes.
it's really all about the process.
It takes some time.
Yeah.
See, guys, perfection takes time to perfect. That's what I always say.
Exactly.
Christina Marielli, thank you so much for coming in, and make sure you stay with us because we have a lot of fun coming up on our show, including giving away a DC swag pack. I love this DC Lottery swag pack. Yeah, because you have a chance to win one of these prize packs. All you have to do is give us a call on the number located on the bottom of your screen. That's 703-387-1020. So you don't want to miss your opportunity. Thanks again.
Thank you, Julie.
All right, listen up, new grads. Have you found a job yet? Well, while you're busy sending out endless resumes, you may be overlooking one of the best ways to find employment. We're talking about networking. Elena G. Levine is an award-winning career consultant and author of the new book, Networking for Nerds. There it is, and she's here to share her knowledge. Good to see you, Elena, and welcome.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me here.
So you are such a champion about networking. Tell us why this is so important.
Networking is so exciting because it's the only way to get access to hidden opportunities, and the hidden job market is something like 90%. So when I'm networking with you, I learn about opportunities. I could even you could create an opportunity for me on the spot, or I could even create an opportunity for myself by learning about what it is that you need and how I might be able to help solve it.
So everyone that you meet, in every walk of your step of your daily life could be a potential job for you.
A potential job or a potential collaborator or even a potential source of inspiration. I've been on airplanes where I've engaged people in conversations, and if they're not totally drunk, they're really interested in having a talk with me, and I've learned about different career paths, different ways that I could access career paths, different things that I didn't even know about. So that's why you want to network with people who are not just in your field, but outside your field as well.
All right, so if you're just starting out networking, maybe you're a new grad or whatever, where do you start? I mean, you have no idea how to start networking. How do you do that?
Right. So new grads, the best place to start are a couple places. Number one, start with people that you know, your professors, your family, your friends. Remember, we are connected to every other person on the planet by no more than 6 degrees. So I know somebody who knows President Obama. Hey, so if you need to talk to President Obama, you can come to see me. But so start with the people who you know. And then the second thing is alumni associations. They are totally underutilized. They are people that you are already connected to because you have the connection from the alma mater, and they are interested in helping other new grads.
And what about for older people who may find themselves out of work?
So LinkedIn right now is the professional marketplace online. It is the place where people are contributing to their communities, they're establishing their brand, which is their promise of value, and they're amplifying their reputation. So for advice for anybody in any section of their career path, I would highly recommend taking a look at LinkedIn and seeing what types of people you could find that you could potentially collaborate with there.
You know, social media is so great. You mentioned LinkedIn. Which of the social medias do you need to be active on, do you think, in order to, you know, network and do the best job search out there?
Absolutely. So that's a great question. And of course, this might change in 10 minutes or 10 years or 5 years. But right now, LinkedIn is the place where you need to be. And where you want to be active mostly on LinkedIn is in the groups. So the groups, which you can join 50 groups, it may seem like a lot. It's actually not. You can be active in the groups, learn about trend makers, learn about hot topics, and even contact members of the groups to learn how you might want to be able to partner with them. Because networking is not me trying to extract something from you. It's not me trying to drill for oil or get a job from you. It's about building a win-win partnership that extends over time.
Once you fill out your profile page, you can't just like leave it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's the kind of thing you need to like be active on, right?
Oh my goodness,
So you need
yes.
to post. You need to get on there every day and make a post.
You don't necessarily have to go every day. So LinkedIn is not like Twitter, and you shouldn't be, you know, posting things on LinkedIn about your sandwich that you just ate. I don't need to know that. That's not valuable to my day. But what you can do is once you have a profile, you can put, for example, your URL, your website address of the profile on your business card. You can extend and expand your resume on your LinkedIn profile. And then if people are looking at your profile, like that's a feature on LinkedIn.
That's the best part.
Isn't it
Who
great?
has looked at my page, right?
Who views your
Yes.
profile? Contact that person. They have opened the door for you to contact them by looking at your profile. And I've gotten actual jobs from that.
Wow.
And I've actually given people opportunities from them looking at my profile too.
Wow. So it really pays to sort of go on there and be an active participant.
Yes, an active and
All right.
be valuable.
Now, let's talk about the people that go to Monster Jobs or whatever and see some opportunities, and they just send resumes out into the
Right, the
Internet.
black hole.
Yes.
Right.
Where does it go? Is anybody seeing it? I never get any response back. Is that a wasted energy in a way?
It's not wasted energy. I like to look at some of those job sites to get ideas about different jobs, hiring issues, hiring trends that are going on, what companies are expanding. But I wouldn't necessarily just leave it as I'm going to apply for 60 jobs and wait for the phone to ring, because that won't happen. But by networking, by interacting with people and asking people, do you know anybody who works for Google? Do you know anybody who works for ABC News? Do you know anybody who works for this company? You'll be able to get insiders who could potentially guide you through the path of actually getting a position in that company. That takes time, because networking is about building and crafting and cultivating those relationships. But it's definitely something that you want to do.
All right. Quickly, the best tip for a new grad out there, what should they do?
Well, obviously network, but you know what? When you go to an event, don't eat alone. Don't eat alone. Look for people who are by themselves at lunch and ask them, do you mind if I join you? And don't be afraid to just go up to somebody. You don't need an opening line. I used to think you did. You don't need one. It can just be, hi, I'm Elena. It's nice to meet you. What do you do?
Great. Great advice.
Thank you so much.
Ready to network.
Yay!
Elena Levine, she's the author of this book, Networking for Nerds, so check it out. Thanks for stopping by, Elena. And for more information about all of this, just go to elenalevine.com. And we'll have more Let's Talk Live coming up in just a break, after the break. A Pennsylvania mother ignited quite a firestorm online when she posted a picture of herself breastfeeding her son and a friend's child.
Jessica Coletti says she was just helping a friend out and calls the two children milk siblings. ABC's Rebecca Jarvis has the story.
This morning, a remarkable photo sparking major debate. A woman breastfeeding, not just her own baby, but her friend's son as well.
I feel like he's my son, and I treat him as my son.
Pennsylvania mom Charlie Interrante wanted her son Mateo to breastfeed, even if she couldn't do it herself.
I did what was best for my son in a time that he needed something more.
Not able to pump at work, Mateo began reacting badly to formula. So her friend Jessica Coletti suggested a unique solution.
How did you make the decision to have Jessica nurse Mateo?
So I was at my wit's end with it, and when she offered, I was just nothing but thankful for it.
Had you ever nursed another person's child at that point?
No, it was very natural. It seemed very natural.
While many applauding the gesture of friendship, some taking issue. One writing, "I found this picture disturbing." The World Health Organization lists milk from a healthy wet nurse or human milk bank as the best alternative to milk from an infant's own mother.
If the woman has been screened, if she's healthy, if she's substance-free, if her child is healthy as well, it shouldn't be a problem.
And Coletti isn't the only woman willing to share her milk. Selma Hayek choosing to breastfeed a hungry infant at a rural health clinic in Sierra Leone back in 2009.
I thought about it. Am I being disloyal to my child by giving her milk away? And I actually think that my baby would be very proud to be able to share her milk.
As for these two friends, they not only describe their sons as milk brothers, but they're now raising them together under one roof. Interrante moving in with Coletti and her husband 2 months ago.
Is this the family of your dreams?
Right now, this is what works.
Rebecca Jarvis, ABC News, New York.
Well, what do you think?
I have a problem with why do we have to advertise it? That's my issue with anybody. Why do we have to but it's not just with breastfeeding, it's with anything. We did a story the other day about couples who are in love, and then when is it too much?
Right, too
on
much
social
sharing,
media?
too much
Sharing too much, yeah.
I don't have a problem with the one woman
helping out.
I mean, yeah, I mean it goes back centuries. Wet nurses,
Right.
It's very natural, and it has happened in history, and it's just become, I guess, since formula has come into the picture, that it has been less prominent. But but at the same time, those children are pretty old to be. That was the one thing I thought of when I looked at the picture. Like, aren't they kind of old to be breastfeeding? I was expecting like little babies.
Little babies, yeah. I'm not sure what the age is, because I've heard some people say they breastfeed up to like 4 years, 5 years old.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Well, make sure you stay with us, because after the break, you're going to have a chance to win a premium DC lottery prize pack. And it is loaded with cool DC lottery swag and a $50 gift card. Just call the number on the bottom of your screen right now at 703-387-1020, because you don't want to miss your opportunity to win. So call now.
Coming up.
Whew, how's it going, ladies?
Hello, I'm fine.
Do we have a name?
My name is Natasha.
Hi, Natasha.
Hi.
Hi, Natasha. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Woodbridge, Virginia.
Woodbridge. Natasha, what's your last name, sweetie?
Coates.
Coates. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're going to say a little howdy to you in a few minutes. Okay.
All right.
this week we are talking about how fun it is to play the DC Lottery. Can we get the prompter? There we go. Not only how much fun it is, but how much fun you can enjoy, and it's rewarding. And we've talked about big winners and big fun. And today we're taking the fun on the run with the DC Lottery's Lucky Lottery Mobile. Here to tell us all about what's happening out on the streets is Gabrielle Berry and Agnes Moss from the DC Lottery. But before we get into the Lucky Lottery Mobile, remember to keep tuning in for the big event that's happening Friday. We're going to watch one lucky player make a grab for up to $5,000 in the DC Lottery's money machine, and it's all happening right here on Let's Talk Live. So we will see you on Friday. All right, right now let's hear about the Lucky Lottery Mobile. Hi guys, how are you?
Well, Julie, you know they say when the DC Lottery rolls up, the fun rolls out. So I have with me today my colleague Gabrielle Berry, and she's going to talk about the Lucky Lottery Mobile.
Sure. So the Lucky Lottery Mobile has been in the DC Lottery family for about 4 years now. And literally, we turn lunchtime into fun time.
Right.
So the Lucky Lottery Mobile is all over the city, all 4 quadrants of the city, and we do about 80 lunchtime runs throughout the year. We're at major festivals like Barbecue Battle. We're at the H Street Festival, so we're definitely in the community, making sure we're out there, getting to the customer, getting to the consumer, and bringing the fun to the consumer. So it's everything you can buy in a store, Julie, you can buy right at the Lucky Lottery Mobile. Every product is there, it's available to the consumer, and we bring our famous Lucky Lottery Mobile wheel and Plinko board, and players love it. They follow us all over the city. We have a huge following all over the city. They follow us on Twitter and Facebook to find out where we're going to be, because we're literally in all the major quadrants.
That was me winning it.
Yes, that was Julie winning on the Plinko board. That's our famous Plinko board, yes.
And people love that. They
people
come out.
love
it's
that.
a chance to play the Plinko board. What is it about Plinko you think that brings people out?
I think they just think they're on a game show, and it's fun to imagine you're on a game show and you're winning prizes.
Yeah, and it's just
people
a lot
walk
of fun.
away with cash, prizes, concert tickets, sporting event tickets. I mean, we give away so much fun stuff that they follow us all over the city all year long.
It's really exciting.
And that happened to be a day that we were just out, having lunch with people, and just had it sitting up, on the street, and people just came by to play.
It just draws them right over.
Yeah.
It's a natural draw.
It's a natural draw indeed. Agnes, what do you think about being out in the community? Do you think that it helps? Obviously, it helps with the promotion of the DC Lottery and what fun you can have when you come up and play, but it also kind of just gets you connected with the community at the same time.
It does help us to connect to the community. And you know what? All funds, we transfer funds to the district's general fund, and that goes to help the city with infrastructure, education, among other services for district residents. And so, it's wonderful to be in the community.
Yeah, and get out there and see people and have some fun.
Yeah.
Gabrielle, what do you think about it? I mean, because I'm sure you're meeting a lot of fun and interesting people every day.
It's great to actually touch the consumer, and bring the fun to them. We're actually going into their neighborhoods, their lunchtime crowds, and we love the fact that we can touch them and we bring the fun to them. They don't have to find us.
Right.
We find them.
We find them.
Absolutely.
Exactly. And then you get to share in that excitement, because it's hard to sit there and not be happy when somebody wins.
Absolutely. Yes. Everyone leaves us happy.
Right, and I found the experience just so overwhelming, because it didn't matter if they won the prize pack or if they won the $50 gift card. People were just over the moon.
Absolutely. People look for us, and whenever we're not in their lunchtime crowd, because we're all over the city, we actually get complaints because they're disappointed. They missed us today.
That's why they got to follow you on Facebook and Twitter.
They got to follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
And visit DCLottery.com.
And DCLottery.com. Well, we had a lady who actually listened to us early on in the program, and she called in, and Natasha Coates from Woodbridge, you are a big winner of the DC Lottery.
Congratulations, Natasha.
Thank you so much.
So what does it feel like to be a DC Lottery winner?
Oh my God, it's an honor. I'm honored. Thank you.
Now, okay, go ahead and tell her what's all inside of the bag, because there's lots of stuff in this bag. It is packed.
It's packed with swag. We have a jacket, DC Lottery jacket, a cap, a coffee mug, oh my goodness, and most importantly, Natasha, we have a $50 Visa gift card for you. Congratulations.
Natasha sounds happy.
And I keep asking Agnes, because the day one, when we started this promotion on Monday, I asked her, I said, did you have any winners, the $1 million winner on one of those scratch-off tickets?
Yeah.
Any winner yet?
Actually, on one of the scratch tickets that we presented on Monday, no, not yet.
Not yet.
Well, no one
Okay.
has come forward. Let me say that.
Okay.
No one has come forward yet, but if you're out there, we're looking for you. So
Gotcha.
give us
All
a
right.
call.
Still a chance to win. All
Still
right,
a
my
chance
fingers
to
are
win.
crossed. All right, thank you, ladies. Thanks for coming in.
Julie.
And
Thank you.
Of course, it's always been a good time with the DC Lottery, folks. And now we've got to get on the run. So thank you, Agnes. Thank you, Gabrielle. And for more ways to click on the DCLottery.com for your chance to win. Stick with us. More with Let's Talk Live coming up after the break. Wow, what a great show. We had a lot of fun.
Oh, I know. And another prize package for the lottery winner. Make sure you tune in tomorrow because we are going to be talking to award-winning singer-songwriter Jordan Sparks tomorrow. She'll give us a preview of her latest album right here on Let's Talk Live. You don't want to miss it.
And I'll see you guys on Monday.
We'll miss you.